I don't know why I did that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are back in the kitchen, and today we are going to be trying something new. I am going to try my hand at making bread. I found a simple, easy recipe to learn how to make bread. Because as we are on the journey to as we are on the journey to becoming homesteaders, not only do we need to be knowing how to garden, to grow our own food, eventually raise our own animals and things of that nature, but also to can, to preserve, to be herbalist, and that also includes learning how to make bread. We need to know these things because the way the economy is, we need to learn how to do a lot of things on our own. So today we are going to learn how to make some easy, quick, and simple bread. We need to cook our eggshells because we need to grind them up into a powder for our garden, because we need to build nutrients back into our garden after it has been depleted from our fall and winter crops, because it's about almost time to start planting stuff out. And we want to make sure that we are feeding our soil, not just our plants, but we are feeding and building the structure of our soil weeks ahead of time before we plant in them, to give the granulated nutrients that we're adding in it, the fertilizers, the compost, the black cow, the mushroom compost, leaf compost, whatever it is that we are building our soil with. We need to give it time to start to break down. So by the time we put our plants in, there's already some nutrients in there so our plants can continue to grow. So we are going to do that with our eggs. Also, my husband bought me some little goodies for Valentine's Day. He bought us some blueberry plants. He bought us some bare root strawberries and soil, black cow, all of those things. So we are going to dig up some of our strawberries, not some of them. We're going to dig up the entire strawberry bed that we have, and we are going to transplant them. We're going to move them to another part of the backyard so they can get more sun this year, because we didn't have a good strawberry harvest last year. So we are going to work on that this year. We also have some potatoes that have been chitting in the window behind me, and we'll see if we can get those potted up. We're going to put those in 15-gallon grow bags and get those started. We have apparently a winter storm that's coming. It's been raining for like 2-3 days, and it stopped raining today. So the soil is not waterlogged, but it's nice and damp. So I think it's the perfect time for us to pull up our strawberries and replant them. We're going to hopefully get all of that done today, but we're going to start off with this recipe for easy bread. I am not a baker. I cook, but I do not bake that well. So this recipe calls for 1 cup of warm water, a 1/2 cup of milk, and you can use your milk of your choice. 1 packet of instant yeast, and I found this at Kroger for like a 5-pack for like $1. We want to stir that in and add in 2 tablespoons of oil. I used vegetable oil. We're also going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and this is just cane sugar that I am using, and we're going to mix that in and add 1 teaspoon of salt. I only had pink Himalayan salt, so that's what I used. Next, we're going to add 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Now, this recipe is for 2 loaves of bread. If you want to only make 1 loaf, then you would only use half of the ingredients. And because this is a quick and easy beginner bread, we don't need to roll this out. We're just going to stir this and form this with our hands. The recipe says that if it becomes sticky as you are kneading the dough, then you just add extra flour. And you guys, like, seriously, I don't know what I was doing, so I just kept adding flour and just hoping for the best. Like, was it supposed to stick to my hands like that? But then it started to form, and I was like, okay, I think I'm doing something right. I think I'm doing something right. After we knead the dough for about 2 to 3 minutes, we want to cover it in plastic wrap. And then we're also going to put a towel over top of it. Don't ask me why, but I know that it needs to be a certain temperature for the dough to rise. We're going to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes until the dough rises. So while our dough is rising, we want to get our bread pans, and we are just going to butter the bottom and the sides of each of our pans. This is going to help it not stick and form a flaky crust. So while that's over there rising and doing all that stuff, I guess I will go change my clothes and go outside and start digging up these strawberries. My eggshells on the sheet. Get these cooking. A few more in here. And we are just gonna pop these in the oven until they turn brown. So behind me is where we are going to plant our strawberries. But the first thing that we're going to do is prepare the soil. So we have some Black Cow. We have some Fox Farm Ocean Forest. We have some blood meal. We have some all-purpose fertilizer that we are going to prepare the soil with first, and then we will plant our strawberries in. And when we plant our strawberries in, we're going to put some plant tone and some blood meal in each of the holes that we plant our strawberries in, and then we will water our plants in with fish fertilizer to give them a good start. So let's go ahead and get our bed prepared.
Yep.
I'm going to shake some of this over the bed. So this is all-purpose fertilizer. It's a 222, and it's going to slowly break down. And we're just going to work it into the soil. We still have our garlic over here on this side, so we're not going to work too hard in here. And we have our leaf compost that we made that we're just going to, and let's pull up this mustard. We don't want that mustard over here anymore. Let's take this out. Okay. Next, we're going to mix some.
Ooh. Now I'm going to get my other hand.
Ocean Forest. And we're just going to take our hori and just...
Whoa! When did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
I ordered it off of Amazon.
You have to show me how
And
to
distribute this. Pull out this old... Let me see. You got to be careful. This is a knife.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So we got that in there. Next,
We need our bones.
Yeah, let's mix in some bone meal. And look, we just eyeball stuff. We don't... Don't breathe in the vapors. Next
We got
is
our cow poo.
our Black Cow.
Poo.
Okay, it
Let
doesn't
me
have a
smell
smell
it.
to it. We know there's been a lot of controversy with the Black Cow. We've always used Black Cow, but we just also want to smell it just to make sure.
It's so cold and black. It's so cold and black. My hand is so dirty.
All right, and let's hold on. gotta mix it in.
I'm gonna sit on this.
There were carrots over here.
But
And
you plucked them out.
I sure did. I pulled them up
Earlier
today.
when I had my cheese puffs. We're making a new garden out of this.
Yeah, we're gonna plant our strawberries over here. Let me see.
Ooh! Guys, this literally a dirty leaf that's in here. I think it's poisonous, so we're going to throw it over there.
We're gonna have to cover this bed because the squirrels are gonna come over here. They're gonna see this fresh compost and they're gonna come over here.
And eat the strawberry leaf.
They're gonna dig in here.
And they're gonna eat the strawberries. Do you know squirrels like strawberries?
Yeah, so do birds.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Now let's go dig up our strawberries. You don't have anything to dig with. Go get the shovel. There we have one right there. No, you need something to dig with. And here we have one with the roots, and we are going to plant it and make sure that this part right here is still sticking out. Oh no, that's not a good idea, Dustin.
No, watch this. Told you here.
Yeah, but you need to get the root.
I got the root.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys, this looks like a 3-leaf clover. Is there more strawberries?
Yep. That's pretty little bit.
Mommy, you're in my bed. I'm trying to get some right there. You might have to move. Oops.
Okay. No. Oh, Destiny, you're killing them. Okay, we are all over the place today. We got the strawberries up. We still need to plant them. The eggshells. The eggshells are nice and brown, so we're gonna sit these to the side and let them cool down. Our dough has doubled in size, so let's see what we're supposed to do next. Now that our dough has doubled in size, we are going to get some flour, get our clean workstation, put some flour down here, just like that. Pretty sure that's too much flour. For sure. Now we have our dough, and she says to cut it in two, like that. And now we are just going to roll it. Pinch it, she says, into the size of our tray. And then put it in our tray. Roll it just like that. Pinch it. Put it in our tray just like that, and then we're going to cover it with plastic wrap again and allow them to rise, doubling in size again. Alexa, set a 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting now.
Now I'm going to clean up this mess and then go back outside and plant my strawberries. We also have some June bearing, 2 June bearing and 1 ever bearing strawberries that we're going to plant as well. So it calls for 4 per square foot, and this is actually, this would be like this. We're apparently supposed to be able to fit 16 in here, so we'll see. Bone meal plant time. Now we just want to plant our strawberries and make sure the crown is sticking out. Our crown must be shown. We will water it in with some Alaska fish fertilizer. And I actually feel like that we can probably fit a little bit more in here because I kind of want some draping over the sides. So let's look at these June bearings because I'm pretty sure that what I have planted in here are the June bearing ones. And I'll probably plant the ever bearing by themselves. So ooh, all that just got out. Let's see what kind of fruits we got from Walmart. Oh my gosh, these things are dead. Well, I'm not gonna lie, they do not. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is not giving me confidence. I don't like how these look. This might have a little bit of life in it. Yeah. Now this one. Yeah. Let's just leave these how it is. We do have a little extras that we dug up out of our own garden, so let's just pop some of them on the edge right here. Empty space, we can plant one right here. As these plants continue to grow, what will happen is they'll have more growth coming from them called runners, and the runners will have these crowns on them as well, and then we can pick those and we can plant those, and that'll be a brand new strawberry plant. So if you take care of your strawberry plants, once they start growing, you never actually have to buy new strawberry plants again if you don't want to. But I wanted more, and half of these are runners. As long as we're making sure that we're giving them extra nutrients, we can plant more than what the square foot parameters say as the 4 per square foot. We can plant a little bit more, and that's exactly what we've done. We just planted a couple of extra in here. So we have 4 left, and I'm gonna plant these in this planter that I have. So this just has 1 strawberry in it, and it has a bunch of new growth right here. So we are going to plant some on this other side. Let's put some black cow in here, making sure that we are not covering the crown again. Crowns are exposed. And then we can put our leaf compost back on top. We just don't want to cover the crowns covered with the soil. The leaf compost is fine. All right, and then we'll water this one also. And this pot is all messed up. This pot is just all ooh, our strawberries, our blueberries are getting bulbs on them. Look at all the little bulbs coming. That's exciting. Also, a mixture is Stay Green potting mix. This is my first year actually trying this, so I'm gonna try something different. So I have some Stay Green potting mix mixed with some Fox Farm Ocean Forest and some black cow, and I just mix that up. I'm gonna mix in some plant tone. Here, sit right here in your seat. And then we're gonna get our old pot right here, and
I think Dada broke that one.
Somebody broke it. And we're gonna dig out our strawberries out of here.
You're still digging the strawberries?
Yeah, this is another pot. And there we have it. That looks sad. That looks really sad. All right, let's see about planting one of these little babies in here. If I'm being honest, it looks good. One thing that I learned from one of the channels I watch is looking at the roots. If the roots are brown, more than likely the plant is dead. Even if it's been in the soil. Like you saw how I dug up our strawberries. And the roots were not dark brown. They had white or tannish color roots. I almost don't even want to plant these. I kind of just want to return them. Like, here we go. So if you see these roots right here, the color of them, this plant is still alive. And why didn't I plant this? This plant is still alive. But this right here, these roots are dead. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's supposed to look like that because it's been in the dried up dirt and soil for a long time. Who knows? If you know, comment down below and let me know. Should I just throw caution to the wind and plant it anyway? We have our fish fertilizer and we are watering them in with rainwater. Hope you guys can see me. Okay, strawberries done. Now let's go back inside and hopefully our bread has risen and it's time to pop it in the oven. Ooh, look at it. It doubled in size. Look at that. Okay, we're doing something right, y'all. We're doing something right. So now we're gonna take this off. They have definitely risen and doubled in size. I'm just gonna brush some butter on these. I don't like how this one looks kind of weird over here, but that's okay. All right, now it calls to go in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes on 350. So let's do that. Y'all, we got so many projects going on all at once. Remember the eggshells that we cooked? I forgot to put them in the soil for the strawberries. That's okay. Let's pulverize them now. You can definitely tell that I cooked these a little bit longer than I did the last batch. You can see the color difference. But nonetheless, it's still gonna add the calcium. It is so windy out here. So I hope you guys can hear me. But the next thing that we're gonna do is plant our potatoes. We have two 15-gallon grow bags. We have, this is ridiculous how windy it is out here. We have two types of potatoes. We have our store-bought potatoes, and then we have our seed potatoes that we bought from Lowe's. I'm going to fill this with the Stay Green potting mix, and it says it has fertilizer in it as well, and it feeds up to 9 months. So we're going to do a mixture of the Stay Green, we're going to do some Black Cow, and we'll do some leaf compost. Some people cut theirs so they can have multiple eyes growing, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to plant our potatoes in here like this. Eyes side up, just like that. And then we're gonna top it with the black cow. Oh, we had another one in here. All right, we'll just put this one in the middle. Top it with the black cow. And some leaf compost. These are 4 seed potatoes, so we'll just pop those in there like that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, so it's time to take the bread out. Oh, okay. So she says to take them out so they don't become soggy in the pan. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh. Look how easy that just comes out. Y'all, I've never made bread before. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. And she says just butter it with some melted butter.
Where do you get that?
I melted it. And let it cool. Oh my God, y'all. I'm sorry, I just want to try a piece right now.
Me too.
I know it says wait, but I just want to see. Make sure it's cooked all the way.
Can't wait to eat that later.
Me too.
Let's try a little piece. Oh my gosh, I made bread, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I think we're definitely supposed to let it cool down, but look at that. Look at that bread. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have got to taste a piece of this. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I made bread. I made bread, Destiny. Oh my goodness.
She can sell this at Kroger.
I can't believe I made bread. I cannot believe I made bread. Okay, babe. Taste a piece.
Maybe that can be our dinner. This tastes like mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's good.
Gosh.
This is real good. You did good.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I made bread, you guys.
You did outstanding.
I made bread. Look at that. Look at that bread. Oh my gosh. It looks so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I made bread.
Can you make the sandwich with it?
Yes. I think we need to let it cool down though. Now we need to learn how to make biscuits.
Ah!
That was so amazing. Look, he's still over here cutting. This whole loaf gonna be gone by the time the video's over. All right, it is the next day. So much went on yesterday. We got a lot of things accomplished. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our channel. We thank you for all of our new subscribers. We thank you for our returning subscribers. We just thank you so much for being on this journey with us. We love you, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.